Hey everybody, Hilton Yam here from 10-8 Performance. Today we're going to talk a little bit about manual of arms as it pertains to the 1911 platform. When we talk about 1911s, also includes 2011s because mechanically they're the same, and manual of arms, they are the same gun. So what do we need to do to be successful with the 1911 or 2011 platform? If you are coming from a striker-fired polymer service pistol, it's going to be a little bit different. There's certain things that the gun doesn't like having done to it and other things that you'll want to do in order to be safe and effective with the platform. The first thing I want to address is proper handling of a 1911 or 2011. When you are manipulating the gun, the first thing that you want to be mindful of is that when you have the empty weapon slide locked to the rear, completely unloaded, empty chamber, you want to avoid just dropping the slide on the empty chamber. You want to instead ease it forward. The short explanation of that is when the gun is empty and the slide is moving forward without having the cushioning of a live round to push forward into the chamber, there's a lot of velocity going on and it rattles the trigger components around. So if you want to preserve the very fine, crisp engagement and feel that you have on your trigger, you want to ease that slide forward. The next thing with properly employing a 1911 or 2011 platform is manipulation of the thumb safety. It is extremely critical to know when to properly employ this in terms of both just range use and also tactical application. So the first thing is when we are in the holster, we've got the gun, of course, cocked and locked, hammers to the rear, the safety's on. When we first grasp the gun, your thumb is going to land on top of the safety but not be applying any pressure. Our hands meet for the second part of the draw, and we are now poised for safety deployment. When the gun actually begins to move forward, you're having made the decision to move from already position to extended and firing. That is the time that you'll want to deploy the safety. So it will look like this. All right, so the safety comes on, our hands meet, the safety is off, and our fingers on the trigger, and we're going to break the shot. All right, once you have finished shooting and have conducted your work, your fingers out, you've made the conscious decision to stop shooting. And as the gun comes back to a rest at this ready position, we slip the thumb underneath, pop the safety back up, and then, lastly, we put the thumb back on top of the safety so you're ready to do more work. All right, next thing is the use of the slide stop. So if we look at the slide stop, you are not able to generally reach it with your strong hand thumb like you might on one of your striker-fired service pistols. So the proper manner to depress the slide stop after a slide lock reload is to use a support hand thumb. After the reload is complete, the hands join, thumb sweeps down and drops the slide, and then you get back to work. All right, so those are basics for handling and using a 1911 or 2011 platform. Whether you have just one of these for yourself, 20, 30 of them, it's a free country, or you're bartering your buddy's gun, you need to understand how to run these successfully.